Soul Gang, what's going on, guys? What's up, YouTube? What's going on, everybody? It's good to be alive. Yes, um, I'm so excited today. I'm testing out this new, mirror caster, or should I say screen capture. I'm really excited because it seems as though everything is going as planned. Now, I want to bring to you guys today the infamous. This game has only been out for about I'd say a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. But other than that, this game is really good. Now, this is, I believe, canon towards the Dragon Ball, history and everything like that. So I'm pretty sure we will be seeing this somewhere. Now, Dragon Ball Legends, guys. I've been playing this game a lot. I've even pre-registered it so that when it did drop, it was already installed onto my phone. I was super excited. I started playing this immediately, because I'm a very huge Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, however you want to name it, type of fan. And I'm pretty sure there are lots of others of you out there as well. So, guys, like I said, this is that game. If you guys really want to play a mobile game and really be, free and versed with it, I'd really recommend Dragon Ball Legends. And Dragon Ball Legends is that game. We're going to turn it up just a little bit. But other than that, Dragon Ball Legends is pretty much, like free to play. It's like you can move around, do things. It's like a card-based kind of deal. Update data. I just got done updating the game. I believe they just added the new story of the new Saiyan here, Shallot. I was at the preview where I've already beaten all of the story. They were just adding because this game is officially new, so everything is coming out as it goes, So, like I said, this is really a good game. I'd really recommend this. Download complete. Thank you.
What do you say?
Dragon Ball Legends. Let's get it. I'll turn it just a little bit more. But other than that, like I said, it's a very good game. You also have like the element kind of deal and things like that. So with that being said, we're going to go through some of the story. I'm going to give you a little bit of what's to come in these kind of gameplays. Like I said, I am the daily login. Hold on, let's get that daily login. Get 3 training blocks, and the cool thing about this is with your daily logins, you can actually choose your second item that you would like to have. So I think I'll take the 60,000 Zenny this time. And everything is changed at 1 o'clock daily. So, like I said, also with this, I believe that I'll be, keeping everything on. There's a new event.
Check it out?
Nappa the Cruel.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
Hey, I'm Goku. Let's read the story. The Saiyans have already arrived on Earth. It doesn't look like I'll make it in time to stop them. Please, everyone, just hold out until I get there.
Dragon Ball Legends!
Nappa the Cruel, the fight is on. You're in, right? See, that's what I really like about this game, because this game is pretty much like ever since Xenoverse came out, everything has been like a time-based or a time-skip deal with Dragon Ball Z. So pretty much, I'm sorry if you guys can't see the achievements and things like that. There's a lot of stuff that I've been getting. But long story short, there's a lot of things in this game that I really like because it stays true to the storyline. It just adds what if you were a created character in Dragon Ball, in the world of Dragon Ball Z, and you were to help these people. But long story short, I really like the game. These are your updates. Other than that, like it said here, we're gonna move the camera down just a little bit. I got a couple gifts up here. Now the gifts, I don't really know what I got. Oh wow, chrono crystals. So 450, 260, 230. So wow, yeah, I'm accepting all of this. So that's 940. So we're up to 1,039 chrono crystals, and what that does is that helps you to actually summon. As you can see here, the summon table is right in here. Now, there's a couple people that you can get. We're going to go to the Z power list. And some of the Z powers and stuff like that, it shows you like the ability and things like that about collecting Z powers, about breaking their limits, and being able to level up the character as a whole in terms of hero, extreme, or sparky. Now, as far as the characters that you can get in this particular pool is Super Saiyan Goku. We got Vegeta, Piccolo, Pikkon, Pan, Goku, Regular, Mercenary Tao, Tien, Chaozu, Raditz, Nappa, Goku, Gohan, Krillin, the Cybermen, Vegeta again, Zarbon, Dodoria, Goldo, Birder, Raccoon, Jace, Jocko, First Form Frieza, Piccolo, Raditz again, Nappa, Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu. So there's different types as far as the different characters are concerned. Like, I know you've heard me say Vegeta like 2-3 times, but that's him as a range, support, defense, and an attack type of character. So it gives you a little bit of a free, for all as to what you would like to have on your team, because everybody wants that favorite character they want to use, and sometimes it may not be in the right defense, or it may not be the right outcome, I should say, that could take out the opposite opponent. So with that being said, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take our time, and we're going to I'm not going to accept any of the missions. Now, adventures, I'm going to take a little bit of time to explain to you what the adventure side of everything is. Now, the adventures, I don't have any job requests, but every so often you'll get you can go out into the story mode, and the items that you bring back, you could get an adventure mission. And what that is a mission that you can take on, where it gives you once you're done and you complete it, it'll give you a certain amount of items, or whatever kind of items that you need, such as upgrading, such as evolving, such as limit breaks, which is same as evolve. So another thing that we're going to take the time to do is we're going to look at the training thing. This is almost like the hyperbolic time chamber, almost, but that's for limited time training, and there are no available training grounds. There has not been any limited time training grounds since the start of the game. But as far as experience training, you could throw your fighters into this training regimen. And what that does, as you saw from the beginning, that I got some training weights. And what that does is you would need them in order to throw your characters into a training regimen in order to actually level them up. Now, we're not going to take the time to do that right now. A lot of my characters are already pretty much super powered up. But what we're going to do is, there's PvP, there's story mode. Now, if we check out story mode, there's different events. Now, as far as the events go, we just saw that today they just added a new event, or they added a couple new things. Scout Battle. Scout Battle is basically what you would do. You have 5 times that you can actually win. Or, well, not win, but actually play that particular story. There's 5 times before you can't play it anymore for that day. And then also, there's these are new. Now, the experience bonus battles with experience, and bonus battle with Zenny. Now, these are officially new as of today, coming to this game. Now, my theory on it is basically you take on these specific bonus battles, and you get either experience or Zenny. That's pretty much self-explanatory there. But as far as the story is concerned and everything like that, this story here, the Raditz story and everything like that, I was kind of hoping that these guys were going to actually keep this in there, as the game goes on, to keep the little side events, because that is canon to the original, Dragon Ball Z story. But it seems as though they now added a time limit to it. So there's 12 days left officially for Raditz attacks, which brings in the invasion of Nappa, the Cruel Saiyan. So we're going to actually see what's going on with this man right here. So long story short, like I said, we're not going to do it right now, but we're going to take the time to do that at a certain point in time. Now, what we can do is, what we are going to do is we're going to take a simple look at the characters. see the characters that I have right now. Now we're gonna go over all of this. So as you can see, I have pretty much all the characters except for 6 of them. So it seems as though they're going to be adding a whole bunch more characters as the game goes on. It is totally unsure as to whether super characters will be thrown in here at any point in time, but as we're seeing right now, we're only in the Dragon Ball era, you know what I'm saying? We're only starting off with Dragon Ball here, and like the Dragon Ball Z beginning parts of everything, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, everything is still officially new. Let's take a look at the shop and everything like that. The shop is pretty much self-explanatory, as you may deem fit and necessary. It seems as though they've done a little bit of adding here, because Assistobots were never here before. So it seems as though Digger, the Chrono Crystal mining robot, he's new, and Skipper, the skip ticket printing robot, that's new as well. I've never seen the Assistobots, but it seems as though those are actually outside credited sources, which means you would have to actually pay that moolah to go get that, and I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna grind my tail off in this game. But there is one thing that I do want to show off, which is the exchange medals. Now, exchange medals, I will show you shortly how you can acquire those, but as far as the exchange medals, you can actually get wow, I can actually get a new character right now, which is that Goku, but we'll actually do that in a minute. But as far as that's concerned, I have 510 of these exchange medals, and what you can do is you can exchange them for either Z powers, which if you get a certain amount of Z powers, this is what helps level up, limit break your characters. So with that being said, I think what I'll be doing is I'll be getting that Goku sooner than later. So like I said, we're going to take a look on how you can actually get exchange medals. Now there's a couple different ways you can actually go about getting exchange medals, and that's by your missions. Let's pull up our missions here. As you can see, I have 3 that I have yet to claim, and these are the event ones. So I logged in 2 days, logged in 5 days, logged in 7 days, yada yada yada. Now this is a way that you can get 1, your chrono stars, your chrono crystals, and 2, this is how you get exchange medals. As you can see right here, clear a story 1 time will grant you 10 exchange medals, and 9 Z points. Z points are your actual level, like you as a player's level, not your character's level, but you as a player's level, and that's what helps you. As you can see, I can move it over a little bit. As you can see, the Z level right there, mine's is 13. I need 50 more in order to actually level up to level 14. So with that being said, we're gonna move that camera right back over there, and what we're gonna do is, that is the mission side of everything. Now we're going to oh, one more thing. You can actually look how many items you have as far as your souls. Your souls are what actually help you to level up, and there's a bunch of them because they're different. As you can see, there are red ones, yellow ones, purple ones, green ones, but there are actually repetition ones. There are ones that do not look the same, but they are red and yellow and purple and blue. These are different ones. These are your upgrade ones, and then there's your limit break ones. So as far as that is concerned, your summon tickets, you can get different summon tickets and things like that. That's what helps you to actually summon if you don't want to use your chrono crystals. And we've just picked the souls. I'm sorry about that. But like I said, let's go into the story, like the main story, and check out some of that. Pretty much what that is, I've done a whole lot before, actually, off screen, I've done a whole lot. As you can see, I've pretty much cleared and done a whole bunch of the challenges. That's what I want to say. Now, let me actually hop into that really quick. I'm sorry, guys. This is a dragged out video, but the one thing I did want to take advantage of today was just expressing to you and showing you about Dragon Ball Legends and things like that. So, with that being said, again, there's elements in this game. You have to know what element is going to work here. And the good thing about this game is they actually be nice and they let you know what's advantageous in this situation, such as neutrals. So neutral would help me to defeat this 500 level Raditz. And now let's go over here to the reward section of everything. And what that is your first time reward. You will always have a first time reward, which is mostly your like 10 chrono crystals and things like that. And then you will get like your secondary items, which is like your power-ups and things like that. I will show you later, a little bit later, about your power-ups after the story mode. But challenges, now there's different challenges and things like this. This is your second way on how you can get chrono crystals, and you can actually get secondary exchange medals, because once you do your challenges, complete all 7 challenges, completing it will actually grant you 10 exchange medals. And that's how I've been, you know, saving up with all my exchange medals. I have not yet spent a single one. I think what I'm going to do off screen is I'm going to get that Goku. As you guys seen, that is a Spirit Bomb Goku. One thing that I also wanted to show you was, well, my party doesn't meet the required, it doesn't meet the required scouter level. But let's actually take a look at something very interesting that I'm going to say may be the key factor as far as succeeding in this game. Let's go to characters. Soul boost. This soul boost right here, this here is what's gonna save your tail. Let's go to Shallot, the main character. Soul boost, it seems as though it may have about 10 different pieces to it. But if we zoom out, look how big that tree is. And that's number 2. That's all but number 2. Number 1 is strictly just this piece right here. Now, when you do that, you can upgrade all of this. This is what helps you to actually level up your characters. For example, if I want to level up my health, which I can't do that because I don't have secondary yellow power-up boosters. This is how you pretty much dominate the game. By doing this and going in with each character and actually sitting down and taking the time to class them up. You can do your first class up at level 300, and that's for any character. You could do your first class up. So what that means is that's basically you breaking your limits and you actually taking the time to do what you gotta do, because that's you, man. That's you, guys. Like I said, it's pretty self-explanatory game. I really like it. As far as the next time and everything. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Oh, hold on 1 second. Goodness gracious. All of these messages. But long story short, what we were talking about is the gameplay. The gameplay I will bring to you next video. I just wanted to take this video the time out to just sit down and show you guys what's all with the game. Now the next game play that I will be doing, goodness gracious, the next gameplay that I will be doing will officially be the first half of it will be taking down our chrono crystals and doing a summoning video. And then the second half of that, I will be showing you the new half of the story. And hopefully I will be bringing you that later on tomorrow. And we can have all of this running down a good train site. So, like I said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Don't be afraid to hover and haunt that like button. Subscribe today to become part of the Soul Gang. You already know. Oh yeah, like I said, guys, please go out there and support this game, because at the end of the day, this, I really believe, is Dragon Ball's good way of saying we ain't leaving. So, like I said, this is a very good game. I cannot wait to see what they do with this man Shallot. I'm hoping that this man can transform. I'm hoping to see the original power of the Saiyans, because let's remember here, he still has his tail, but that is the discussion for another time, not this video. So guys, like I said, if you liked and enjoyed this video, don't be afraid to hover and hold that like button. Subscribe today to become part of the Soul Gang. Guys, tap that notification bell to know each and every time that I upload. And remember, to be good at the game, you gotta kill with skill. And until our next video, guys, see ya!